Lots of exciting things opening up down at the Oklahoma River. I'm Dave Morris here in the Oklahoma's video studio alongside Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation, Mike Knopp. Sir, as always, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Oh, thanks. Glad to be here.
We had you in a couple weeks ago. At that point was the 10th anniversary of the Chesapeake Boathouse, I believe. We're a couple steps closer to some exciting events in May 7th and 8th, the Road to Rio, and the opening of the Riversport Rapids. How are things going with the Rapids?
Well, it's going really well. It's just spectacular when you walk into the center and get to walk through. The scale is huge, and I think it's really going to surprise a lot of people when they see it's truly world class. There's not anything like this facility in the world right now.
You know, I remember talking with you about this a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The dream of, hey, down there we're going to put in some rapids and it's going to be very interactive. People are going to get engaged. Now you're able to walk through it, see, touch, feel, that sort of thing. What do you think when you walk down there?
Well, you know, it really does surpass my expectations. When we actually first started thinking about whitewater a long time ago, you know, I think there's just a lot of attention to detail here. Ours is, you know, there's so many unique factors with our whitewater center, from the movable obstacles, you know, to this really high volume freestyle channel that, you know, will even be conducive to surfing. It's some really unique features that I think are going to be exciting for people. And, you know, it's also meant to be a gathering point for the community, not just people who are getting wet, but been a lot of design thoughts put into that aspect, like terrace seating along the channel. So if you want to go just watch people going through the rapids and doing all that, there's going to be a lot of places for you to go in and just hang out.
You're also looking for help, aren't you?
We are now. To run Riversport Rapids with the amount of people that we expect to put on the water, we need a lot of raft guides. And this is just like if you've ever been rafting in Colorado or and had that experience with a raft guide. We're looking for those people in Oklahoma City.
You need that person
we
on that boat.
We need those people. Yeah, you need those people on that boat. And you know, you know, there are opportunities for people to go out and take their own kayak down the course or inflatable kayak, but the most popular way of getting through Riversport Rapids will be on a raft. And so the raft guides are people that love to be outside and they want to do something active and adventurous, but also we're looking for people who love Oklahoma City, who are, you know, have a lot of personality, outgoing, and because if you think about your rafting experience, if you've ever been rafting, a lot of times you remember your raft guide.
That's true.
And so we think that's really important. And you know, this is a fun job, so you know you're going to get to spend a lot of time on our incredible whitewater course, and you're going to get to meet a lot of people. And so, and it's something that it can be a full-time job, it can be a part-time job for people, and great job for college students, great job for college, you know, teachers, for retirees. I mean, really, all ages can do this. We just looking for those active folks who like to be outside.
An active person, good personality, champion for Oklahoma City,
right.
Seeing the positive stuff. You have a school coming up for this, right?
So we have Raft Guide School. Now, there are people taking Raft Guide School who just want to learn the skill, but it starts in April 2nd, and it's on our website, boathousedistrict.org. You can go on, and there's weekend classes and weekday classes throughout April and May. So we encourage people to check it out.
And this opens in May, right? That's still the idea.
It will open May 7th and 8th. We have our grand opening event with Road to Rio and the Olympic trials. Even when we're having Olympic hopefuls going down the course through the slalom gates, we're going to have rafts on the other channel, which is really exciting about our venues. You can have the recreational side with the competitive side. So on that day, we'll be putting our first folks down the whitewater channels.
Before we talk more about Road to Rio, one last thing on the whitewater Riversport Rapids. How many people are you looking for?
Well, we have right now 175 slots. We could use more than that because
Wow.
a lot of these folks are going to be just working certain weekends, and it takes a lot of people to run all these rafts that we have. And like I said before, it's a huge facility. We have a lot of rafts and we have a lot of capacity, and we want to be able to accommodate the demand out there, and which we think will be there for our new incredible whitewater center.
Great. The road to Rio, as we mentioned, May 7th and 8th. There's a lot going on in Oklahoma City that weekend. The American Ninja course is going to be at the Capitol.
That's right.
Looking down towards the skyline and, of course, towards the Boathouse District, and you're going to have Olympic hopefuls here.
That's right. And the Road to Rio event, as I've said before, this is an event that we're one of only 6 places in the country hosting this, and it's coming from Times Square to Oklahoma City. Just a really incredible way for our community to be able to get a feel for the Olympics right in their hometown, and be a lot of interactive events at this, and it's free. So we hope people put that on their calendar and plan to come down.
All right, a couple other things to talk about. You have camps for spring break.
Yes, spring break is just around the corner. So adventure camps, opportunities to get your kids active over spring break. We have a lot of fun things for kids to do in the Boathouse District. Especially this year, we're really, of course, looking towards Riversport Rapids, but Riversport Adventure Park opens on spring break, and boy, it's going to be an incredible year. We're opening the Sandridge Youth Pavilion, which is going to be the hub of the Adventure Park area, and has an interactive sports area. But one of the really cool aspects is under construction now are these new high-speed giant slides.
I've seen this.
Yeah,
You can't help
hard
but see
to miss.
this.
Yeah, kind of changing our skyline of the Boathouse District, and well, they're made in Germany and they're unique. You won't see these anywhere in this country, and we have the tallest in America, and they're dry. So you're in a mat, like a toboggan style mat, and you go over 20 miles an hour down these things. And we
like
have,
Aladdin zipping around.
Yeah, that's right. We have a giant one that you can see from everywhere, and it's we've had a slide for a year or two. This new one is a whole different experience, a little larger, and then we have 2 free fall slides, which are almost straight down, which are racing. And so one of the other neat things about this is we're building a giant spiral staircase, almost 7 stories tall.
It's a workout right there.
It is, and it kind of goes in with our idea of when you bring your kids down and you come down, you're going to have fun, but you're going to get a little bit of a workout.
You're going to be active, right?
Be active, yeah. And but you can do these slides without having to have a harness on, which is also new. So really enhancing the experience, throughput, getting a lot of people will be able to get through the slides in a day, as well as new enhancements to our zip line. We have a whole new system that will assure that no one gets stuck on it because of our Oklahoma winds, but actually a much smoother operation, which we've enhanced this year. So we're excited to unveil that as well.
It's kind of the way it goes, isn't it? You get things up and running and you improve them.
We improve them and learn a lot, and I think it's going to be, everything we're doing down there, we want to be truly world class and unique, and I think you will really see that when you come down this year, of course, with our Whitewater Center, but these new attractions in the Adventure Park area.
He's Mike Knopp, Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. Congrats on everything and best of luck moving forward.
Well, thanks for having me, and we look forward to seeing everyone at the river this spring.
Absolutely. We look forward to continuing this conversation.
I will be back. Thank you.